When a new doll comes out, for instance, American Girl, so Selena Marie Grace dolls, oh my gosh, I was so excited. I just knew instantly I was going to have these dolls before anyone else. They were going on sale at 12 o'clock at night, and I couldn't sleep. I had so much anxiety. They ended up going on sale after 12, and I ended up buying one Cecile and two Marie Grace dolls with some of their outfits, and I didn't think I was going to be able to get it paid for in time, because I wanted them like a week before it even come out. I wanted these dolls as soon as possible. I had so much anxiety. I actually had to take a Xanax. I had to take something to calm me. And I did not get to go to sleep until 7 o'clock the next morning because I was so overwritten with anxiety and excitement.
Wait a second, you had to take a Xanax because you got so excited?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry, because I laughed when you said that. I don't want to pick it up. So you just say, I got so excited when the new American Girl doll came out, I had to take a Xanax, because that is genius. I love it.
It's the truth. I did. I had so much anxiety. It was crazy. And my husband can tell you, when I get excited, and if it's a new doll coming out and I get super excited about it, I can't sleep. I can't do anything. I can actually become physically sick.
I can relate. So tell me a little bit about that feeling. Like, why does it give you that kind of jolt? Like, can you explain it at all? And if you could even say, like, I don't know why I get so anxious, and then just kind of give me a little bit more.
Honestly, I don't know. Ever since I was little, I had anxiety issues when it comes to dolls. I remember being 9 years old, being in Kmart with my parents. My mom would say, you're too big to go look at dolls and stuff. Y'all can look at toys, but just, she don't be looking at Barbie. And that was the first place I ran, and I remember standing there looking up at all these pink boxes and all these pretty dolls. My heart was racing, and my palms were sweaty, and I just wanted one so bad I couldn't stand it. I still get like that.
When is the next doll coming out that you have your eye on? Do you know?
The next historical American Girl doll, she's supposed to come out in September. Her name is Caroline, and I'm about to have a fit because I can't find any information on her, what she looks like, what year she's representing, and that one. Oh, and the next holiday Barbie, which they already have her available at dollgenie.com, but I have to see her in person because Barbie isn't as good quality as she used to be. Now they have crooked eyes and some manufacturing issues.
So if you don't get to get them in person, like, I mean, what if a doll's not? Do you just go online to get it if it's not in a brick and mortar store near you?
If I absolutely have to, and I can actually get it cheaper, yes.
But if you could just say, I'd rather buy it in person than online because, and then fill in that blank.
Okay. I'd rather buy it in person because I can examine it. If it's 12 of the same doll, I have to look at each and every one looking for the perfect doll. That's why I'd rather do it in person.
What do you do in between doll releases? Like, if you have to wait until September, that's a long time from now. Like, do you get a Jones to buy a doll because you have a few months?
Child, I have too much anxiety, and I try to occupy my mind in other things because if I don't, I drive myself crazy.
I love it. I love it. So what do you do if there's no doll for sale? Do you just, like, rehab the ones you already have? What do you do?
I try to enjoy the ones I have, but I have this thing in me, and it's like I have to have a new doll now. And that's when I look online, I Google, I do Flickr, I go to Toys R Us, I go to entertainmentearth.com, I go to all these websites. Then I go to eBay and I say, well, I have this Barbie. Or, Peaches and Cream Barbie, I have over 20 of that same doll. And I can see differences in each one. And I still go to eBay looking for one saying, oh, she's a good deal. I need to go ahead and get her while I can. And I'll get another one.
How do you feel if you're bidding on a doll and you don't get it?
I do get angry.
And so tell me, like, if I lose an eBay bid on a doll I want, and then finish my sentence.
Oh gosh, I don't want to be explicit.
No, please.
If I'm bidding on a doll on eBay and I do not win, I say, oh, that bee. And, you know, and then it gives me an opportunity to look for something else that's similar, or, you know, so I click on that, and it's usually the same doll from a different seller. And I'll look at it, and then I'll bid on that one, or either I just say, okay, well, that one just wasn't meant for me, and I try to move on to the next one.
Have you heard about the American Doll sale in Madison, Wisconsin?
I haven't.
It's coming up. So here's what's happening. In Madison, Wisconsin, you know, it's the only time all year American Girl dolls go on sale, and it's basically a charity event for the Children's Museum in Madison. Apparently, the founder of American Girl is a huge donor to the museum, and she and her trust sent tons of money to support the museum. So they have this huge charity every year, and thousands of people go. Would you ever be interested in going to that?
Oh, God, yes.
What would you do? I mean, people get there, you know, people like drive across country to go there, and they get there when it opens. There's a line around the corner and they have it at this warehouse. They don't have it at the museum. They have it at the warehouse, and there's lines and lines and lines of people. Like, I can totally see you cleaning up there.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I've been in a situation like that, and this is just not a nice thing to do, but all I can say is if you're a diehard collector, you eat beans so people can stand to be around you, and you can kind of move up a little bit.
I love it. So tell me what your strategy is to getting the doll first before anyone else does. You sound like a very nice person, so I can't picture you pushing and shoving, but tell me what your strategy is to get the doll before anyone else. And if you could just say, my strategy to get the best doll is...
Yeah, it is. My strategy is getting there as soon as possible, forming in line, and I've done this only once at the Raleigh State Fairgrounds for a doll show, and I got there actually 2 hours beforehand, and I knew a dealer who was there, went to the door and told them that I was helping them, so I could get on in and I could look around at what they had.
You ever go shopping with any friends? I mean, personally, there is nothing, my personal hell is going shopping with my girlfriends, because they slow me down and I can't get the stuff I want and they just get in my way. I need to be by myself, and God forbid my husband or kids are there, because they are like red weight, you know, like I want to shop by myself. What is your favorite method to shop?
Well, I like to shop by myself, and I like to shop with my best friend, Shirley. Shirley is a huge doll collector too. Oh my goodness. You can hardly fit through her place because she has so many dolls. And sometimes we go together, but believe me, I'm the first one out of the car and I'm running to get in the store. I leave her behind so I can get there first.
So you will run and leave your best friend behind, even though tell me a little bit about the friendly competition you guys have going on. My best friend Shirley and I have and then fill in the blank.
My friend Shirley and I are somewhat competitive. We like a lot of the same dolls, and at the same time we like different dolls. But if it's a doll I want, and sometimes she might like the same doll, oh, I'm gone. I park the car and I'm out because she moves a little slower. So I run out of the car, I'm running in the store, and people think something's wrong. Because all they see is...
Where's the fire, right?
Girl, you have no idea. They're looking, all they see, I've heard one person say, all I saw was some black hair flying by. I didn't know what it was.
Okay, so tell me, like, is there anything closer than September as far as a doll coming out that you're excited about? Like, how often do these things happen?
Well, around June, the stores like Target and Toys R Us and Walmart, they reset the Barbie aisle. And I get super excited because I want to see what's new, what's coming out. I am excited about the new Fashionista Barbies. And
Who are those?
well, those are the latest line by Mattel, and they're completely articulated. And they just recently brought back a lighter skinned doll with black hair, and these dolls are what they call the hip. They're super popular. In fact, they brought Mattel's Barbie sales back up. And the new ones are coming out. They're supposed to come out around June. And that's when the stores completely clearance out what they have, and they reset with all the new dolls. And that's when I go crazy, because I have literally, every year around June, will go in the store, come mid-June, almost every day, to see if they've reset and if they put anything else new out.
You say here, and this is very interesting, that American Girl dolls give you comfort. And that when you were little, your parents were going through a divorce, and dolls gave you comfort. So
Yeah.
can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, I didn't have much of a childhood, and the one that I had was very lonely. I only had one friend really, and that was Loretta, and I only had a younger brother. My dolls, for some reason, as far as I can remember, they didn't last long. I just played with them too much, and I was scared of the dark. And I remember wanting, I had a teddy bear, and I had this other doll. It was like a Raggedy Ann doll, but it was custom made with black hair. And I slept with them, and I remember at nighttime I was just so scared that I just thought there was something out there, outside or outside my window, or just really bad anxiety. And I remember hugging my dolls, and I felt safe, and I felt like that, you know, they could protect me and watch over me while I was sleeping, because when I would wake up the next morning, everything would be okay.
That's lovely. Because childhood is hard for so many people, you know? I mean, it's just, I'm always suspicious when people say to me they had a perfect childhood, because I'm always waiting to hear the real story. You know? I'm like, really? This is never true. Tell me about, you got the Island Star Barbie in junior high school and your cousin was prom queen, and you wanted Barbie a prom dress?
Island Fun Barbie. She was my first official blonde Barbie I bought. And I loved that long hair. I loved the commercial, her swimsuit, the sarong. I was in junior high school, and my cousin won Miss Norlina. And she had a long, light blue evening gown, and it was gorgeous. And I remember my mom had got some stuff from her sister, and she had washed clothes and wanted me to go get clothes in off the line, and I was just playing with my dolls. I went outside to the clothesline, and I saw the most beautiful light blue satin sheets I had ever seen. I said, oh, I can make Island Fun Barbie a prom dress. So my mom had to go to work the next day, and she let us stay home by ourselves. She felt we were old enough, and, you know, we lived way out in the country, and so I looked at that flat sheet really, really hard, and I cut the entire corner out of that flat sheet. And I started cutting and fitting the fabric up to the Barbie and sewing it onto her body, making her this gathered dress that flowed outward from the waist to her feet. I remember sewing along the edges underneath and everything. And I said, oh, it matches her eyes. It makes her eyes pop. I was so excited. And I used to make her sing. She would always sing Madonna songs.
Of course you did.
It was always like Live to Tell, or The Look of Love, or Who's That Girl, stuff like that. And I just had the best time. I would live, you know, it always took, playing with the dolls always put my mindset in a whole different era. I wasn't aware at how little we had. I wasn't aware of the difficulty of my parents' divorce, and the loneliness and the broken promises my father made, that, you know, come see me and my brother on the weekends or Christmas, and we never received a card or anything. It was just broken promises. And so it really distracted me to the point where I would go to school and I had so much anxiety that my book sack was pretty large, and I would have my Barbie in the corner of my book sack, so I didn't feel like I was actually by myself, or, you know, she was a comfort. Barbie was a huge comfort for me.
So, how do you settle your anxiety now?
Well, medication and dolls.
I love it. And so, what do you think works better?
I honestly have to give it a 50-50 right now. Yeah, because right now with the dolls, I do sewing, and I currently just made a dress last night for a doll to give a friend in my local Barbie club. And I'm constantly making over American Girl dolls, giving them new hair, repainting their face. So many fans from YouTube send me their dolls that are used and worn, and I make them over, make them look and feel brand new all over again, and that keeps me busy, and it helps a lot. It's very therapeutic.
I think I'm gonna, I want to revisit that question. This will be my last one. Tell me a little bit about your Barbie club. You can say I'm a member of my local Barbie club, and tell me a little bit about what you guys do.
Okay. I am a local member of the Central Carolina Fashion Doll Club. Our president is Linda Levine, and we meet once a month. And around October, we have a sleepover. And we all get together, we play with our dolls, and we have different ethnicities, different age groups, completely. We have male and female members. And just last month we have our birthday party, which we celebrate our birthdays on Barbie's birthday. And we have a big cake, we have ice cream, we have fruit, we have food, drinks, like soda, water, juice, ice cream sometimes, pizza, and we bring our favorite dolls, and we also take a gift, and everyone puts a gift on the table, and we put all of our names in a little container. They get mixed up, and as the names are poured out, they get a gift, and it goes like that. It's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. And currently, we are taking donations for old Barbies, and we are restoring them to look nice, and we're dressing them because we're going to donate them for charity to our local children's shelter.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that part. Awesome. Okay, well, I think that's it, Selena. This interview is great. Thank you so much for that. Are you going to put it up on YouTube after this?
Yes, I am.
Okay, it's going to be private, right?
I don't know how to do it privately, but... Oh, I can do it private. Yes, I can do it private.
Just set it to private, yeah. If you give us access, just set it to private. That'll be great.
Okay, that'll work.
Oh,
that'll be fine.
Perfect. We'll be in touch with you just to see. I'm going to take the footage down after it's on there, and then we'll edit it, and we'll get back to you.
Okay, that sounds fine.
Okay, good. Have a lovely day, Selena. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. You too.
Bye.
Bye. These two dolls are the exact same doll. This one is Marie Grace, and I customized the other one to look like this. She has been repainted, she has new hair, and I just got her new outfit. And, oh, I just got those. This is the local newspaper, and this is me right here. This is Lisa from Clearwater, Florida, and this is my best friend Shirley. And this is the magazine. It was for Dolls Magazine. And this is me with my very first doll, Tropical Miko. And it was how my doll helped me through my crisis of cancer. And this is my best friend Shirley and me with our American Girl dolls at the local theater. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.